In modern society, there's an unspoken contract we're pressured to sign the moment we become self-aware. It says we must resist the natural progression of time. Aging is framed as a failure, not a fact of life. Wrinkles and gray hairs aren't celebrated as signs of wisdom or laughter. They're treated as flaws to erase. Our bodies become projects, always in need of renovation, striving for a youth that's already behind us. This pressure is everywhere, in anti-aging ads, in camera filters, in compliments that praise us for looking younger than we are. We're taught to see aging as a problem, not a privilege. The journey of life is presented as a battle against decline, not a beautiful unfolding. In our 20s, we rush to be adults. By our 30s, we're told to cling desperately to youth. We're expected to have the wisdom of an adult, but the appearance of a student. A paradox that leaves us feeling we can never get it right. The result? Adults aren't allowed to simply be adults. We're stuck in limbo, always falling short. Every year is sold as a loss, not a gain. But what if this narrative is wrong? What if aging is about gaining something more valuable than youth? To break free, we must start asking, what do we truly gain as we grow older? In Japan, kawaii means more than just cute. It's a cultural ideal, a way of being. Kawaii is about projecting softness, vulnerability, and approachability, not just looking young. It's in the way someone speaks, moves, and dresses, gentle voices, playful gestures, pastel clothes. Kawaii is a social strategy, especially for women. It's a way to be accepted, to avoid confrontation, to fit in. In a society that values harmony, being kawaii is a form of soft power, appearing non-threatening to navigate social hierarchies. The pressure to be kawaii isn't just about looks, it's about survival and acceptance. It teaches people to suppress their edges, soften their opinions, and always appear cheerful. For many, it's a source of joy and self-expression, but it also demands a kind of perpetual innocence. The true weight of kawaii is the expectation to remain endearing and manageable, never fully powerful or complex. It's a set of instructions for how to be liked, but also how to stay small. This is the real cost of kawaii, a life lived in a state of arrested development. And for many, it's a standard that's impossible and exhausting to maintain. You might think the pressure to be kawaii fades in your 30s, but it actually intensifies. The first signs of aging appear, and youth is no longer effortless. It becomes a project. For women especially, the 30s are a new battlefield. Society links their value to youth and cuteness. Now, youthfulness must be performed, not just possessed. The pressure grows in dating and at work, where looking young is equated with relevance and energy. Women are expected to be mature and competent, yet still soft and girlish, a contradiction that's impossible to win. The result? Experience and authority are hidden behind a mask of cuteness, just to avoid being seen as too strong. The energy spent on this balancing act is immense. It's a demand to be both adult and child, all at once. Social media has turned the pressure to stay young into a global spectacle. Platforms like Instagram and TikTok amplify images of youth, making flawless skin and big eyes the default. Filters erase signs of aging with a tap, distorting our sense of what real people look like. We become so used to edited faces that reality feels jarring. Posting a filtered, youthful photo brings likes and validation, reinforcing the idea that value equals appearance. Influencers who maintain a kawaii look in their 30s are celebrated, sending the message, "Don't age, ever." The comparison game is relentless. Now it's not just celebrities, but everyone you know. The standard for beauty is no longer real. It's a digital fantasy. For adults, it's an exhausting, unwinnable race against time, broadcast for all to see. The pressure is no longer subtle, it's inescapable. The pressure to appear youthful is not equal. Women bear the brunt. From childhood, girls are taught to be cute and agreeable, while boys are encouraged to be strong and assertive. As women age, their worth is measured by youth and beauty, not experience or achievement. Kawaii culture packages femininity as soft and harmless, rewarding those who perform it and punishing those who don't. In work and social life, women often adopt a kawaii persona to be accepted, even if it means hiding their strength. Aging for women is framed as a loss of value, not a natural process. The demand to remain kawaii is a demand to stay in perpetual girlhood, never fully stepping into adult power. It's a cultural tide that's hard to swim against. Performing cuteness isn't just about looks, it's emotional labor. Maintaining a kawaii persona means constantly monitoring your feelings, suppressing frustration, and projecting cheerfulness. This disconnect between inner self and outer image can lead to inauthenticity and alienation. Over time, the emotional cost is high: anxiety, burnout, and low self-esteem. The fear of being judged for aging or showing real emotion creates chronic stress. Relationships suffer too. True intimacy is hard when you're always performing. The real person gets lost behind the mask, unseen and misunderstood. The cost of kawaii is not just personal, but relational, a quiet loneliness behind the smile. There's a double standard in aging. Men are allowed to grow older, even celebrated for it. Gray hair and wrinkles are seen as signs of wisdom and character in men. As men age, they gain status and respect. Their looks are secondary to their achievements. In media and dating, older men are paired with younger women, reinforcing the idea that men's value grows while women's fades. For women, turning 30 is a deadline. For men, it's a beginning. Men are free to age naturally, while women must fight time to stay relevant. This unfairness means men become more themselves as they age, while women are told they become less. The message is clear. Aging is a privilege for men, a problem for women. Embracing adulthood and aging is a quiet rebellion against toxic standards. It starts with small choices: posting an unfiltered photo, letting gray hairs show, speaking in your real voice. It's about shifting focus from what's lost to what's gained: experience, wisdom, and self-knowledge. Lines on your face are a map of your life, not flaws to erase. True confidence comes from owning your years, not hiding them. When you stop worrying about looking young, you free up energy for what matters: passions, relationships, growth. You can speak with authority, laugh without fear, and be present in your own life. By aging visibly and without shame, you become a role model for the next generation. You show that adulthood is something to look forward to, a time of strength and self-possession. Embracing age helps dismantle toxic standards, making space for everyone to be valued as their authentic selves. It's time to redefine beauty, not as youth, but as the presence of a life fully lived. True beauty is confidence earned through challenges, warmth deepened by connection, and strength built by resilience. Aging is a process of accumulation, not loss. Each year adds stories, wisdom, and complexity. Hiding behind a mask of youth erases the richness of your journey. The pressure to stay cute and young is a cage, keeping us small and preoccupied with the surface. Breaking free means giving yourself permission to grow, to change, to take up space. Look in the mirror and see a person to be celebrated, not a project to be fixed. Let's end the apology for aging and wear our years with pride. A life lived is a thing of beauty, measured by experience, love, and wisdom. Youth is a beautiful season, but adulthood is the landscape we get to inhabit. It's rich, rewarding, and worth cherishing. Let's celebrate every chapter, not just the beginning, because the best stories only get better with time.